Having sex with someone, you're normally alone.
Huh?
Where normally?
I normally
When you're on set, you've got at least sort of 12 very heavily set men watching you. And it's not comfortable. And you know, things aren't happening as naturally as they should, so things are, you know, there's a lot of this. And that's not comfortable either. Just, what imagination.
Are you the hottest man in the world right now?
Doesn't sound it.
He's the most serious Superman ever.
You start thinking, if I were to fall, could I kind of like squirrel suit with my... make it all the way to the water, maybe just like skim.
You've been in Superman too much.
So what was the funniest blooper from the Mission Impossible six set, it's a different movie, that you can share?
It's like, Henry, get in this helicopter, you okay?
Calm, strong, never cracks a smile.
Our series. So we also were talking about how to make sure that we bring her in early enough and have Siri have our series. So we also were talking about how to make sure that we bring her in early enough and have Siri have our series. So we also were talking about how to make sure that we bring her in early enough and have Siri.
But put him in any room with a camera and a female host, and suddenly questions get forgotten, words stop making sense, and someone's definitely fanning themselves off camera. He doesn't even try. That's the scary part. He just sits there, same calm face, same steady voice, and somehow the whole room falls apart around him.
How are you?
Impressed.
No.
I know some people who have done genuinely, seriously impressive stuff. And watching Tom do these stunts, especially in the mountains, in that helicopter, I just thought, okay, I'm officially impressed. This is ridiculous what he's doing.
Really tough casting process, and we actually started by looking at someone much younger. Siri in the books is around 11,
Yeah.
and we started there, and very quickly we sort of aged up the process. But what's great about Frey is she was actually cast as another role at first. A much smaller role in the first episode. And when we hadn't found our Siri yet, we know we cast you. It's not that we don't want you for that role, but we may want you for something slightly bigger. And I flew into London and we met, and
I had my hands on his chest, even like we weren't doing a scene. I'd be like, ha 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 ha.
Mommy
like
issues.
Batman and like
all of them.
I don't have. Superman doesn't have mommy
Except for
issues.
you,
What are you
it's
talking
true.
about? He loves his mother. That's not an issue.
It's true. I'll start. Well, I think that Superman represents. That's the way I see it.
Yeah. No, you see it how
No,
you want
but
to see
tell
it.
me.
You're totally entitled to see it. Go on, you go.
All right, I'll start. Well, I think that Superman represents.
Oh, my mum has always been a hero of mine. No, I'm not just saying it just for the R factor. She's amazing. She raised 5 boys.
Wow.
And we're all fairly sane, as far as sane as boys can be. And she's just a miracle worker. So much quiet strength in that woman. And
These are Henry Cavill's funniest moments, and I swear you've never seen these on the internet before.
Superman better than Batman.
That's a tricky one. I mean, without just making Batman look bad. Pretty much anything you can think of. He's got all the superpowers, he's a nice guy, and yeah, his suit looks better.
Henry puts on a pair of glasses, and Amy Adams looks around and says, "Wait, where did Henry go?"
Prepare to be amazed.
Where's Henry gone?
Then he tells the story of the day he tried to get noticed.
Wore a Superman t-shirt and no glasses and stood underneath the giant wraparound Batman v Superman posters in Times Square and got stopped twice. Once by someone exiting the subway asking for directions to Central Station. And the other time was in a coffee shop where someone said, "Could you please stop taking photos?"
Then Henry says something kind of personal, that some moments in life you go through all alone. And Graham jumps in with one cheeky little word that flips the whole thing around.
Having sex with someone, you're normally alone. Where normally?
I normally am.
Over in Paris, a reporter asks him a silly question. If Superman had a brother, would he pick Tom Cruise?
If you had a brother, would you consider Tom Cruise to be Superman's brother?
Oh, if Superman had a brother?
Yes.
I've got 4. He's like, I don't need any more.
5 boys?
Yeah, 5
Any
boys.
girls?
No girls.
Oh, Lord.
In fact,
Your
the family,
mother.
we've just had our first girl in the series of nephews and now niece.
If possible, if Superman were to go against the real-life Ethan Hunt, who would win?
Well, Superman.
Then he talks about the day a friend called to tell him he was dead. Henry checked online, and yep.
It's good to see you here and alive because there was a rumor that you had passed.
Yeah, a friend told me that I was dead. And I checked online, and sure enough, I found out I was dead.
That's got to be a little unnerving.
It definitely made me feel very alive.
At Comic-Con, a reporter tries to win an argument by saying, but Wikipedia says,
How's playing a demigod informing your preparation for Superman?
Well, I'm going to say Theseus isn't a demigod.
That's what it says on Wikipedia.
Yeah. Wikipedia? You're using Wikipedia as your source of information.
Back with Graham, he talks about a guy at the park who sees him walking his dog every single day.
Someone, I haven't seen this gentleman ever, so if you're watching, please listen up. He does a Lois Lane impression whenever I'm walking my dog in the park. And he screams at the top of his voice, shouting, "Help me, save me, Superman, save me."
He explains why people online drive him crazy. They ask 100 questions instead of just reading the manual.
Bitwit Kyle, who I watched a lot of YouTube videos of, and he was absolutely fantastic. He was really informative about how to do all this stuff. And then it's just reading the manual, which a lot of people don't do. And they end up asking questions online, and people always respond with RTFM,
Which is?
read the manual.
Then he talks about his giant movie mustache. He says when he walks past a school with it, people give him these weird, worried looks.
Henry, you're probably not going to miss your face furniture. You're not fond of the face furniture, are you?
It's not that I'm not fond of it. It's just that, you know, if I'm walking past schools, people give me funny looks. It's tough to buy Vans. Can't give children sweeties.
On the red carpet, a fan asks him a big one. If you could change the world, what would you do? Henry pauses.
If I could change the world in some way. That's a very good question. I don't really know.
On a basketball show, Ben Affleck is talking about playing Batman, and by accident calls himself Superman.
It was very intimidating. I only took comfort in knowing that I'm playing this version of Batman, excuse me, is the...
That's right, it's understandable.
Yes, I know, I got a little flustered there.
One day. Okay.
On Conan, the host makes a wild joke about Superman's mom and Batman.
Batman slept with Superman's mom.
Now we know.
Superman must find out on some level. You must know.
I think so.
Yeah.
Super smell.
It just gets better. Innuendo.
This is possibly the greatest show I've ever
On Colbert again, a kid wants to know which magic Witcher potion he'd drink.
One of my kids has a question for you, which is that if you could take any of the potions that The Witcher has, which, as you, Henry Cavill, what would you take? Would you take any of the potions?
None of them.
No?
Didn't you hear what I said?
Well, yeah.
Toxic. It will kill me.
In Australia, the host makes a joke. Man of Steel, more like Buns of Steel. Then she gets so embarrassed by her own joke.
Henry, we have to ask, Man of Steel, Buns of Steel, how hard do you train and how hard do you train?
I'll be interested to see what the next question was there.
Then Graham asks if he corrects people when they're wrong. Henry tries to sound very serious about it and gets hit with a loud hiccup right in the middle. So much for being cool.
So do you correct people?
I don't necessarily... I am effusive about getting the being loyal to the source material. Let's put it that way.
Okay. So yes, you do.
He also shares his old school nickname, Fat Cavill.
My nickname in school was Fat Cavill, which was a very apt nickname, considering my name was indeed Cavill and I was indeed fat. My dad always said from the age of about 13, I stayed the same weight until I was 25. I just got taller.
Okay, so you were enormously fat at 13.
I don't know about enormously fat.
You were morbidly obese. You could have died.
On Fallon, they play a lying game called Box of Lies, and it turns out Superman has the best poker face in the business.
Did Tom Cruise give you like a big present? I know he's like a big gift giver. Did he give you a present at the end of this film?
The famous Christmas thing, which happens every year, is Tom sends a Christmas cake.
A coconut cake, yes.
Coconut cake, right.
Yes.
And so I get this, I heard about this coconut cake.
Right.
And then one day I received said coconut cake, which said, Happy Christmas, Henry, from Tom Cruise.
Right.
Which is pretty cool, by the way.
Right.
And I thought, this is, no, there's no way I'm eating that. It's going to be like made of healthy stuff. It's going to be paleo or whatever. And, yeah, this is Christmas. I don't do healthy at Christmas.
Yeah.
And eventually a friend came around to my house and saw the cake sitting there and they said, what's that? And I said, oh, that's a cake from Tom Cruise. And they said, I'm sorry, say that again? I said, that's a cake from Tom Cruise. And they went, well, why aren't you eating it? And I said, it's probably healthy. And they went, cut it open. Cut it open. It is the most luxurious, unhealthy cake.
Coconut cake.
Yeah, coconut cake.
Yeah.
And so I then ate the whole thing.
Then comes the wildest one. Henry almost lost the role of Superman because he was playing a video game and wouldn't answer his phone.
You nearly lost quite an important job.
Absolutely, yeah. I was playing a game called World of Warcraft. And,
I've heard of all of them.
Yeah. And I missed the call from Zack Snyder to tell me I got Superman.
But, like, did you hear the phone ringing?
I did.
And you chose to ignore it?
Absolutely.
Did you win the video game?
Sadly, no.
With Jay Leno, Henry corrects him, the story was 11 years ago, not 10. Then he glances at the actress next to him, like she'd remember. She fires right back.
Something I found fascinating, because I'm reading your bio, you met a celebrity who came to your school.
Yeah. Russell Crowe was filming Proof of Life, and I was an extra in the background of the movie, the scene.
So this is like 10 years ago, right? 12 years ago?
Goodness, like 11 years ago.
Okay, all right. So
Why are you looking at me for some old information?
It was 5 centuries ago.
Thank you.
When you feel left out.
Thank you.
Little cougar action happening.
Back on Fallon, Jimmy asks how he stays in such great shape. Henry goes quiet for a second, then says, no cardio. The whole room loses it.
For cardio's sake, what do you do for cardio? No cardio.
No, I run. That's the savory answer.
Yeah. So what is the real answer?
I think they get it. I think.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
He talks about that famous mustache again, the one they had to erase with computers. He jokes that it bullies him and keeps him up at night, so now he sleeps with a tiny hammock for the mustache, so they can both finally rest.
How do you feel now? Do you feel that Henry isn't really able to come out himself now?
My moustache bullies me. I can barely sleep at night because it forces me to put a moustache hammock onto it so it can sleep, so I can sleep.
Who would have known the job?
It is the master of me.
Henry tells the story of standing on a huge cliff in Norway. He says he thought, if I fall, can I spread my jacket like a squirrel suit and glide down to the water? Graham stops him cold. You've been playing Superman way too long.
More sense of like fear and adrenaline for the height. You start thinking, if I were to fall, could I kind of like squirrel suit with my make it all the way to the water, maybe just like skim.
You've been in Superman too much.
On Kimmel, he talks about his big, strong older brother, the one they were all scared of. Whenever that brother got mad, Henry and the others would yell, Hulk smash, and run. Henry says he never picked a fight he knew he'd lose.
Are you the oldest?
I'm number 4 out of 5, so the second youngest.
Oh, that's the worst spot to be in, right?
No.
It isn't.
You're not the youngest.
Well, let's evaluate all the spots. Because the youngest, at least you're the youngest. You know, you're the baby. You've got something kind of different going on.
You kind of have mum protecting you.
Yeah.
But it is only so.
Like if it were the Olympics, you know, the first one would be the gold medalist, the second one would be silver, the bronze, and then there's you just kind of standing off to the side.
Disappointed. No, the eldest gets the toughest game. 100%, because they get all the discipline.
And is
By
that
the time
how
it gets to us, it's all just free for all.
At number 4, you must then get really strong and tough because your brothers, are your brothers all built like you are?
We're all of a similar size.
Big guys,
Absolutely.
yeah.
Yeah, but I was smart. I never picked battles with them. My oldest brother was 4 years older than me. He was considerably larger and incredibly strong. Simon he was so strong that we would make fun of him by saying Hulk smash every time he got angry. And
so there are a lot of superheroes in this family.
Like a switch. And so that was not the guy I picked my fights with.
All right.
I went down.
Henry Cavill isn't just a serious Superman. He's a gamer, a nerd, and probably the goofiest guy in any room. He'll roast himself, ruin his own cool moments, and skip the biggest call of his life for a video game, all with that same calm, straight face. And honestly, that's exactly why we can't stop watching. What's your favorite Henry moment? Drop it in the comments and hit subscribe for more.